here are some interventions for road sign number 5, the teenage years, when empathy is actually offline in the brain of children. This is the most difficult time to start intervening because the crisis of a lifetime have built within you, with each developmental stage being resolved in a very difficult way and accumulating as you got further and further off track in your life. At this point, the bully gets actual joy juice that they were supposed to get when they're little, from round and round the tummy goes the choo-choo train. They're getting that joy juice from hurting others instead of connecting with others.
Would you categorize yourself as a bully? Or
at one point in time, I have been a bully.
And who did you seek out to bully?
Anybody who I felt like I can overpower.
Okay. And what did you get from doing that? What do you think? You know, they had to. Was there kind of a rush, feel good, or?
Yeah, it was a adrenaline rush. It was just knowing that you can bully this person gives you that extra push.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't make it right, but knowing that you can do this, knowing that they're not gonna stand up for themselves, or knowing that you can take control of them, gives you that extra push. You own them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And could you actually feel it in your body?
Yeah,
just
yeah. That's the push that makes you want to keep doing it. Almost like a shot of dopamine.
The chronic victim is feeling such immense pain, they're imploding where the bullies are exploding. What can we do? Well, this is a challenge. And sadly, this is when we start our interventions. But as I've said over and over, if you've watched these clips, developmental stages stack. So we're going to have to go back with intensive therapeutic interventions for these children. They need to have a new template of attachment, which is going to take one-on-one relationship building with a healthy adult who will love the unlovable.
From the day one, Ms. Porter said, this class will be like a class that you never experienced ever in your life. On the first day, let them know, this class, we different. We different, and we're a family. That's something else that made Ms. Porter class really, we're a family in here from the very beginning. Our first week, we didn't write one word. It was all about connection building, because Ms. Porter understands that cooperation follows connection.
You have to learn to self-regulate at a time late in life when you have habits that go against that. We have to have cognitive therapy to help address some of the cognitive distortions so that you can even begin to start regulating your arousal states.
I'm at this football game, and I'm with about 4 or 5 of my homeboys. In the process of me looking for a seat, I realized, man, hey, look, they got a couple chairs over here, and they look real comfortable. They got armrests, they got cushion for your booty. So we go sit down, just chilling, watching the game. A man come from the top of the press box, and his words to us as a whole are very nasty. And guess how my friends looking at me? DJ, let's handle this. No lie. Guess what DJ do? First thing, you gotta get my oxygen. I take another breath. Cause I still wasn't where I wanted to be. Sometimes one breath don't do it. I took one more breath, and at this point I was ready. I stuck my hand, I said, how you doing, sir? My name is DJ Batiste. I didn't realize these seats was reserved. We'll move. Hey y'all, come on. I turn around to see his face. I look back up the bleachers, he like this right here.
You must have someone in some place that you get a sense of belonging. We have several videos on our website done by DJ Batiste, who ran into a teacher in his last moments of high school. Watch those. Be inspired by those. These children are not disposable, but I can tell you that locking them up Punishing them, excluding them will make them unreachable. So we take every intervention from road sign 1 that we've used, and we do our best to encapsulate it and provide it for these teenagers. We take every intervention from roadside 2, roadside 3, roadside 4, because they stack. But mostly I want you to hear that these children are relationship reluctant, and bullying is a relationship issue. Until we change the template and the biochemistry of how to relate to one another, there will be no success for these children.
You can see the relationship between a school family and a gang.
No doubt about it. It's the same thing except one positive and one negative.
Yeah. And the feeling. So let's just talk about like the biochemistry. So you got a rush being in a gang. First
Right.
you're a leader.
Right.
And so that means you got a lot of power. I mean, you
Right.
say this and you've got 75 people going,
Right.
right?
Just like that.
Okay, so that's kind of a biochemistry. That's a big high, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's a certain kind of high.
Right.
And then you got your school family, because you've experienced both kinds of highs.
I have.
Tell me, how are they the same? Are they similar? Are they different? What's the difference in the highs for
Let me
you?
tell you the difference.
Yeah.
When you're in the game, the high is I'm enjoying this, but
You got to watch your back.
even though I'm enjoying this,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's still, you know, when I was in that class family, I'm enjoying this and
yeah.
I'm good.
So use all the ones. Go back. Listen to them. Be creative. Intensive, one-on-one therapeutic needs. And if this is your child, get them help. If they're in your classroom, get them help. If they're in your school, get them help now. You can do it. And collectively, we can make a difference.